good, YouTube? Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis on Analysis Playground on YouTube exclusively on there forever. And we're going to talk about how the Milwaukee Bucks got basically beat really bad by the Philadelphia 76ers 139-122. The Bucks 18-27 now. It looks like they're not going to make the playoffs even in the East. 9-15 on the road. The Sixers 25-21 and 13-13 at home. They played at home in this game. 42-34 in the first quarter. Philly 29-28 in the second. 35-33 in the third, and 33-27 in the fourth. They outplayed the Bucks every single quarter, and they really went out there and handled their business in this one. Bobby Portis got to start. 36 minutes, 17 points. He went 8 of 16 from the field, 0 of 3 from 3, 1 of 3 from the free throw line. He did have a double-double because of the 12 rebounds. He also was the only guy to get a double-double on the team. He added 8 assists. I mean, he's one of their better scorers, so you want to have the ball in his hands. He can set a screen. He can make a good pass. He got the mid-range. He got the finish. He got the threes. He got the hook shot. So, of course, they're going to try to make it hard on him, and they're going to try to make him do other things. But good thing it led to assists. 2 turnovers, 1 steal, 4 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and a -4 and plus-minus. Kyle Kuzma, 32 minutes, 17 points, 6 of 12 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. 8 rebounds, 8 assists. Good game, well-rounded type of performance from him. He was able to do multiple things. Without Giannis and those guys, you kind of have to step up and do other things. And he's one of their better players, too. And he played a good game. 2 turnovers, 2 steals, 1 personal foul, -5 and plus-minus. The guy that really stepped up offensively was Miles Turner. He played 35 minutes and had 31 points. That was game high for the Bucks. He went 10 of 16 from the field, 4 of 8 from 3, 7 of 8 from the free throw line. You know, when you play against a guy like Embiid, he's going to talk and he's going to make you want to play good because you want to show that you can be on his level. Miles Turner played like that tonight, but he only had 4 rebounds. He did also have 2 blocks in the steal, 2 turnovers, and 3 assists. He only had 3 personal fouls, which is good because Embiid is good at drawing fouls, and he also had 1 offensive rebound, and it was a -6 and plus-minus. A great game from him. They needed it, but even with this performance, it wasn't enough. AJ Green, 3 of 6 from the field. He went 2 of 4 from 3. He finished with 8 points. He was the only starter to not score in double figures in points. In those 29 minutes, he had 2 rebounds, 3 assists, no turnovers, no personal fouls, and was a -1 and plus-minus. He's out there to score and keep the ball moving. If he does that, that's all he's going to really bring to the table at this point in his career. Ryan Rollins, 39 minutes. He ended up playing the most minutes on the team. He had 24 points, 9 of 17 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, 4 of 5 from the free throw line. This is just another development, evolution type of game. You just want him to go out there, get some touches, try to see what the defense is doing, try to make shots and make plays to the best of his ability. He did a good job of that in this game. 8 rebounds, which was good, and 4 assists, no turnovers. Everybody in the starting lineup did get an assist and a rebound. He also had 2 blocks, which is actually good for a point guard, and it's good to see him put that type of effort in the game. 3 offensive rebound, no personal foul, -4 and plus-minus. The bench, I'm going to go through a little quick because they didn't really do much. Thanasis Antetokounmpo, 2 minutes. He had a rebound. He had no turnovers and no personal foul, and a -3 and plus-minus. Pete Nance, 2 minutes, 2 points, 1 of 2 from the field. No turnovers, no personal fouls, and a -3. And plus-minus, Jericho Sims, 11 minutes, no points for him. He took no field goals or no free throws. He did have 1 rebound and 2 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, and a -11 and plus-minus. Gary Harris, 14 minutes. He ended up scoring no points, and he had no free throws. He had 1 rebound and 2 assists. The 2 assists ended up being the most off the bench. He also had 1 turnover, and he was a -9 and plus-minus. And next thing you know, Amir Coffey played 2 minutes. He had zeros, no points, no field goals taken, no free throws taken. He finished with 0 turnovers and a 0 personal foul, was a -3 and plus-minus. Gary Trent got open a couple times in 21 minutes. That was the most off the bench. He also had 13 points because he did go 4 of 9 from 3 and 1 of 3 from the free throw line. He had no turnovers, 2 personal fouls, and a -16 and plus-minus. Andre Jackson Jr., 2 minutes. No turnovers. He didn't score because he didn't take no field goals or no free throws either. No personal fouls. It was a -3 and plus minus. And Cole Anthony, he comes in trying to score and facilitate. He had 10 points in 14 minutes. He went 3 of 8 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. He had 1 rebound, 1 assist, and 2 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, and was a -17 and plus minus. And then they shot the ball well, 51% from the field, 44% from 3. They did shoot only 70% from the free throw line, but it still wasn't enough because the Sixers honestly shot better. That's mainly how you would lose a game when you shoot that good, is a team was able to eclipse you. Paul George, 33 minutes, 32 points, 11 to 21 from the field, 9 to 15 from 3. He really was scorching the Bucks, even off the dribble, and he's capable of doing that. He has the same body, it's just a little beat up and a little toe up, but he still can do those things, some nights. And this was one of the nights that you hope that he didn't, but he ended up having it. You never know with any player in the league. Nobody thought Miles Turner would have 31 points. But game high for the game was Paul George, 32, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 turnover, 2 steals, 3 personal fouls, and a +13 and plus minus. Joel Embiid wasn't that far behind him. He played 29 minutes, had 29 points. He took the most shots on the team with 24, but he only went 11 and 24 from the field. He did blow some layups and some things like that, missed some wide open shots too, but he was 1 of 4 from 3 and 6 of 6 from the free throw line. He had 9 boards. That ended up being the most on the team. They basically all rebounded. Not just one guy had to have a big night, which is always good to see. 5 assists, 2 turnovers, and a steal. 6 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a +6 and plus minus. Kelly Oubre Jr. ended up being the only starter in double figures, the only starter to not score in double figures in the starting lineup. He finished with 23 minutes. He had 7 points. He went 3 of 6 from the field and 0 of 2 from 3 and 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He's seen everybody else scoring, so he just said, "Y'all do y'all thing, man. I'm just gonna score whenever I get open shot. If I don't have it, y'all can do whatever y'all want with it." 4 rebounds, no turnovers, 1 steal, 1 block, 3 personal fouls, and a +1 and plus minus. Tyrese Maxey, 36 minutes. He ended up playing the most minutes on the team. He had 22 points, and he was 9 of 19 from the field, 2 of 8 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. The 3-ball wasn't really going for him. He tried to attack with the mid-range and in the floaters and the drives. That's what he's going to always do, and he's going to mix in those threes. He took a lot more in this one. Didn't really work too much out for him, but he did have 9 assists, which means he turned down some shots for better ones, even if it wasn't for him, which is always great, and that's what the point guard is supposed to do. 3 rebounds, 1 turnover, 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and a +4 and +5 and plus minus. BJ Edgecombe got in double figures. 31 minutes, 12 points, 4 of 7 from the field, 3 of 3 from 3. That's the shot that he's loving right now. If he's not driving or scoring in transition, he's setting his feet and shooting that 3 confidently, and it's working all season, really. 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 8 boards. He had 7 assists. That's good that he can drive and find other guys, and he knows that he has a lot of talent around him, so he's not afraid to pass it fast either, and that's what you need. You always want to keep the defense guessing. That keeps them all balanced, and things open up because of that. 1 turnover, 1 steal, 2 blocks, 2 offensive rebounds, 3 personal fouls, and a +4 and plus minus. Trendon Watford, 6 minutes, 2 points. He went 1 of 2 from the field, 1 rebound, 3 assists, no turnovers, and a steal. 1 personal foul and a +8 and plus minus. 2 minutes, zeros across the board for him, but he did finish as a +3 and plus minus. Johnny played 1 minute. He didn't do anything because of that, but finished as a +1 and plus minus. Justin Edwards played 24 minutes. He had 8 points. He went 3 of 5 from the field and 2 of 4 from 3. 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and a +14 and plus minus. The scoring was something that he didn't really have to work that hard for. And when you're playing off other guys, it can be that way. Dominic Barlow didn't start, but he played 12 minutes and had 4 points. He went 2 of 3 from the field. He also had good looks all game, and he did miss an easy one too. 4 rebounds, 2 assists, no turnovers, 4 offensive rebounds, which was all of them, 1 personal foul and a +7 and plus minus. And then Bona, he's going to score in that basket, near that basket. 17 minutes, 6 points, 3 of 6 from the field. He missed his only free throw. He had 8 boards. That was the most off the bench, and it was needed because they still was trying to close out the game and win it when he was out there still. No turnovers, 2 blocks. The 2 blocks was the most off the bench. He also had 1 offensive rebound, 3 personal fouls, and a +10 and plus minus. And Jerry McGain, he was hot. He was able to keep them ahead, keep them with a good distance when it came to the lead. And those 24 minutes really worked out for the Sixers. He had 17 points. He went 6 of 8 from the field, 5 of 6 from 3. He had 1 rebound, 3 assists, no turnovers, 2 personal fouls, and a +13 and plus minus. The Sixers shot 52%, and they also shot 101 shots compared to the 86 of the Bucks. They shot 42 threes, 52% there. The Bucks, like I said, shot 44%. And then 15 free throws. The Bucks shot 27 of them, which is 12 more, but they shot only 70%. 46 rebounds for the Sixers, 38 for the Bucks. 35 assists for the Sixers, 29 for the Bucks. 6 turnovers for the Sixers, 11 for the Bucks. 7 steals for the Sixers, 4 for the Bucks. And then 5 blocks for the Sixers, 4 for the Bucks. 15 offensive rebounds for the Sixers, 8 for the Bucks. 31 defensive rebounds for the Sixers, 30 for the Bucks. 22 personal fouls for the Sixers, 12 for the Bucks. And that ended up being a game that wasn't really close, really wasn't really that competitive. And even when the Bucks seemed like they was figuring things out, the Sixers got pouring it on them till they couldn't take it no more, and the buzzers ended up going off, and they ended up getting the win, and it was a much deserved, much hard-earned one. And the Sixers can dominate you like that when their guys are really playing and out there playing and playing the right way and playing their game. Even this game shows you how tough and how hard it will be to beat the Sixers if they're all healthy. And even then, there was still some guys that didn't play. It's still some guys that still figuring things out. It's still some guys that need to build up their confidence and their chemistry. And it just shows you, even with these last couple games left, the Sixers still can get to a higher level if they can get healthier and if they can keep guys on the court enough to build up that chemistry and that confidence as a team. They know they can play. They know what they're capable of, but we still have to see it against the best competition and not just a team like the Bucks. And the Sixers have been showing that a little bit more lately, is why I bring that up. But we have to see them dominate or win those games if they're going to really punch their ticket to the NBA Finals or even the Eastern Conference Finals, which is a possibility because how undecisive the East can be when you look at the Pistons and everybody else. It still needs to be another team that the Pistons or anybody else can get to go against. It's 2 teams that's going to make it, basically what I'm saying. And the Sixers have a chance to be one of them. We just have to see if they're going to continue to stay healthy and is they going to be healthy when the playoffs come around. If not, this is just another season that you say, what are we really doing and what are we really trying to accomplish besides have hope? Hope can lead you to nowhere sometimes because it can be unknown. You think it's going to be there. You think it should be this. You think it should be that. Sometimes it can trick you, and sometimes it can just, be exactly what you want. If you're a Sixers fan, you got to keep your eyes closed for that reason because we done seen how all these years is more facts and more evidence that they're not going to get it done than they are. But then again, you play the game because you never know. So you have to think that way too. Optimistic is what the word is, and that's how you have to be on this season and seeing what they can possibly do if they make it to the playoffs. Other than that, Bucks, like I said, it wasn't real competition to this team. They have too many guys out, and too many can just be honest, if you want me to be honest. And if you don't have that guy, everything just falls apart, and everything is just not the same. And unfortunately, they're going to be missing him for the entire couple weeks. And the problem with that is you have a good chance of not making the playoffs now. And somebody going to be happy to take your spot. And now you got to find a way to reconstruct the roster around Giannis again or try something new. We'll see what they do. Comment, like, subscribe, share. Hit that notification bell to get the analysis when it first come out. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay good. Peace. And I'll see y'all later today, hopefully with more analysis.